To be or not to be, that is the question.
Now is the winter of our disconnects.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players.
Hi, my name is Evan Floyd. You may not know this, but English has the largest vocabulary of any language ever spoken by humans. And 1% of all of the words in that giant vocabulary come from the work of one author, William Shakespeare. He brought us the phrase, to make your hair stand on end, and he brought us the word lonely.
'Tis but thy name that is thy enemy, thou art thyself though not a Montague.
Shall I compare thee to a summer day? Thou art more lovely and temperate.
No other writer in the English language has ever had the impact on our culture and our language that he has. A lot of us remember taking Shakespeare, studying maybe Macbeth or Romeo and Juliet when we were in 8th grade. And whether or not we realize it, that was our chance to access some of the cultural heritage that makes us who we are today. Nowadays, in 8th grade, there's not time for Shakespeare. They have to teach standardized state testing. It's kind of tragic. I have a BFA in theater arts. I've been teaching since 2004. In 5 years, I have experience putting on 7 different summer camps. I've been studying Shakespeare and loving him since I was 11 years old. And over the years, I've had the opportunity to play the parts of Puck from Midsummer Night's Dream, also Moth from the same play, Portia from The Merchant of Venice, Ophelia from Hamlet, Lady Anne from Richard III, and currently I'm working on the role of Beatrice from Much Ado About Nothing. I've also been involved with 5 different local theater groups, and I hope that with your help, I can bring Shakespeare to the kids this summer.
A horse! A horse! A kingdom for a horse?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection to which he's owed. Without that title, Romeo doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take on myself.
Friends, romance, countrymen, lend me your ears.
With your help, I'll bring a program to the teenagers of my local area called The World of Shakespeare this summer. I'm raising $1,000 on Kickstarter, and with that $1,000, you're gonna help some special teenagers get a chance to learn about historical crafts, get hands-on experience with living history, learn about Renaissance dance for the court and for the commoner, have a chance to have interviews with local experts, learn skills from Shakespeare's time, explore a character of their choosing from Shakespeare's works, and participate in a fully staged performance for their family and friends. Your donations will buy supplies. They will buy space for this amazing project to happen. They will help to pay for speakers and guest artists to come and teach them. They'll help to fund field trips for the kids to go out and learn about local groups in our area still practicing some of the skills and awesome things that people were doing in Shakespeare's time. And you'll also help fund scholarships for 2 lucky kids so they can come and take the World of Shakespeare camp without having to pay for it if they don't have the resources. What your donations will get you are photos, show updates every week in your email, scripts, thanks from our scholarship students, videos of the performance, handcrafted items, buttons, and of course, credit for your generosity in making this project a reality. So take a look at some of the different reward levels and some of the different rewards for those levels. And if you have the money and you'd like to support Shakespeare, I appreciate your help. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for your time.
Lost and with good company, I love and chance, here I die. Grow to lust and not deny, so God me please does live will I. For my pastimes, I'll sing and dance, my heart is set for goodly sport.